time. Let's go. I'm going to be microneedling with the A11, the Dr. Pen A11. I just got back in stock. I'm going to be using the CureNex Rejuvenating Solution as my glide, and I'm going to mix it with Hyaluron. These do not have to be mixed. They can be used alone. However, this is a very thin, watery consistency. And I know adding a little bit of this will just thicken it up and help it to spread more. So this video is going to be all about prepping and telling you what I'm using, how I'm going to use it. So I've got this 3-inch glass bowl, a facial brush. I'm going to be pouring the product into the bowl and applying it with the brush as I go section by section. Okay, so we're going to start by cleaning, disinfecting all the tools we're going to use during the treatment. This is going to seem like overkill maybe, but cleanliness is most important here. So I've got a nice clean towel. I've got this set on my counter. That's where everything's going to go once I clean it. Step number 1 is washing my hands. And then I'm going to wash the inside and the bristles with antibacterial soap. Swishing the brush around in this soap. I'm going to open up my Hyaluron package and just get this laid out. Now I've got a cotton round, isopropyl alcohol. We're going to disinfect. Little bottle here. The pen, of course. The handle of the brush, inside of the bowl. And then last thing to do before I focus on my skin is the product into the bowl. Got a little arrow to show you where to open it up at. For the Hyaluron, I'm only going to put about half of it in. And now to cleanse and sanitize the treatment area. Almost forgot to attach my cartridge. I'm doing a 36 needle tip, snapped in. We're gonna leave it just like that until we're ready to go. I'm gonna put my gloves on and get going. The whole treatment is gonna be in the next video. Microneedling tutorial part 2. Part 1 broke down how I prepped everything for this treatment. Starting off by doing a test spot on my neck. I always recommend doing this when it's your first time using your glide. If all is well after a few minutes, feel free to begin. I'm going to show you my forehead in real time, and then the rest of the video is going to be sped up a bit. On average, you're going to do 3 passes per area. Each pass will be done at a different direction. The more comfortable you get doing this treatment, feel free to adjust the amount of passes depending how your skin is handling everything. So my first pass was done horizontal, now I'm going vertical, and then I'm going to end with circles. I'm using a 36 needle cartridge head, which is going to deliver a more gentle treatment. The lower the needle count, the more aggressive everything is going to be, but don't be mistaken, you're still getting a great rejuvenating treatment regardless of what you go with. Before the video starts to speed up, pay attention to how I'm moving the pen. Not too slow, not too quick. Most importantly, you always want to keep that pen moving. You never want to just sit in one spot. Pay attention to how I'm holding the pen completely perpendicular to my skin. You never want to go in at any sort of angle. For the eye area, you always want to stay on that orbital bone. Feel free to gently pull the skin down if needed, and feel free to do the same thing on the eyebrow bone. I just always forget that. So I'm showing you the average depth per area on the screen. When you're just starting out, definitely stay within these parameters, but feel free to play around the more comfortable you get. It's important to note that I am not pressing the pen into my skin whatsoever. I am resting the pen on my skin and the needles are pulsing in at whatever depth I set it at. Microneedling is a treatment that can be done every 4 weeks, no sooner. It's very important that you allow your skin enough time to completely heal. You may think that everything is healed and back to normal after 1 to 2 weeks. Just understand that the real work is being done at a cellular level that we cannot physically see, and you need to give it 4 weeks to completely heal and do its job. Part 3 is going to be doing my neck and my chest, so stay tuned for that. Let me know if you have any questions. Everything I used in this video can be found linked in my bio. Code Jamie10 will save you 10% on your order from Ace Cosm, which is where I got my serums.